with another Take a Moment, and I have Pip Meacham with me today, and she's got a business called Project Box. So Pip, can you tell us what you do?
Yeah, sure. So I call myself a workflow architect or a systems ninja, process ninja. So I help people look at how they do the things in their business. So their systems, their processes, their workflows to make them more efficient, more effective, and to help give them back a lot more time. In a nutshell.
Yes. And Pip gets very excited about systems. For a lot of people like myself, don't get quite so excited. We find it all a bit overwhelming, but Pip just makes it so that everything goes where it's supposed to go and quite often happens automatically.
Try and make them sexy.
Yeah.
From a non-boring subject to a sexy one.
Yeah. So Pip, what age were you when you first started to put computers together? Tell us about that.
I was 6 or 7. And my dad used to make me, every time we got a new computer, which back then was not very often, but he would get me to put all the cords together, so to connect the screen to the box and then plug in keyboards and mouse, and match everything up. So a lot of testing and measuring, because things weren't color-coded back then, to make sure things were in the right hole and that everything would work. And then he'd let me pull it all apart and do it again.
So usually when you start something at a really young age like that, that shows your passion for doing things, finding out where all the wires connect, and that's what you carried on doing with your Project Box business,
so
with systems.
I love looking at, I guess, the end result and then working out how it gets there. So even now and the computer and finding out how things work, I pull things apart. So when I work with a business, it's not simply we're going to fix this. It's like, well, what effect is that going to have on here? I can't help you until I know how it all breaks down. Yeah.
So it's what if this, then that happens.
Yeah.
And tell us about your mentoring that you were talking about, your goal for the mentoring program.
Okay, so end of this year, hopefully, I want to open up a mentoring academy. So it's going to help high schoolers who are leaving high school, not going to TAFE or uni, but who also don't have the experience to go out and get a job. So I want to bring them in as a paid employee, run them through a structured program, training them in the specific department they want to focus in. So if they said to me, Pip, we want to go and get a job in sales and marketing, or we want to be a social media consultant, I would bring them in and train them specifically in those areas for 6 or 12 months and then go, see ya, and push them out into the workforce. Like letting my babies go.
Yeah. And your whole face lights up when you talk about that. I think that's an amazing goal to have. And you'll be speaking at the Small Business Expo soon.
In Brisbane. So Thursday, April 4th, I am doing one of the Tina TED Talks. So I'll be talking for a little bit of time about MailChimp and about how to turn your lists into cash again.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, well, before the fire alarm goes off again, we just got interrupted before. I just want to thank Pip for taking a moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
See ya.